what part does dance play today in your life after that whole trip and then writing a book about it? Do you just do it for yourself? Do you go to places where you do it with others? Do you perform? Is there a mix of it? What is it for you?
So without a doubt, dance is the best investment you can make for your physical, mental, emotional, and even spiritual health. There's more and more research coming out. Just recently, there was a study that came out showing that dance is more powerful in combating depression than any other form of exercise or activity. I think they also included some others. There's also a study that shows that partner dancing is the most effective activity to prevent Alzheimer's and dementia, which is something that we are going to see becoming a huge challenge for society in the future. So my grandmother, actually, she passed away this year at 98, but she always kept her mind very sharp, and she danced until her feet or her legs would let her, until probably her early 80s. And that's what I want to do, because when you dance with a partner, the science behind this is there are so many amazing things that happen. And I recently took a course with neuroscience of dance where I learned so many incredible things. So first of all, when we partner dance, we don't know what the other person necessarily wants us to do. So we're making so many rapid fire decisions every minute. That means that we create new connections between neurons called synapses. So we're creating new synapses and basically increasing neuroplasticity as we dance with a partner. At the same time, we're also really improving our mobility, so it can protect us in preventing a fall, for example. It's another reason why dance is so good for longevity and for health. Also, when you dance with someone, let's say you're at a salsa night or a tango night, Latin dance is really my area. You have to fully accept someone else for that song. They may be from any background, any age, and there's something so incredibly human about it. And right now, one of our biggest problems in society is the loneliness epidemic, or a lack of authentic connection. And the connections that I have felt with people I've danced with, it's not everyone that I dance with, but I feel an incredible sense of humanity when I dance with someone, because I feel that for the time of that song, I'm looking into their eyes, I'm holding their hands, and we're synchronizing to the same song. So I feel more connected to myself, to my dance partner, and to the music or the world, because it's kind of a connecting element.
That's so beautiful and so kind of relevant, especially in today's world, as you say, right? And I would imagine, but you're the expert, that historically probably communities would have danced more. I don't know. Is that, can we say that? Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, if we look at any communal gathering that we've had in different cultures, usually it involves some sort of dance.
Yeah.
And something that I find very interesting about Latin America in particular is that it's a region that prioritizes communal events and community gatherings. They put a strong emphasis on social connection. So what's really interesting here is in many global indexes on happiness, Latin American countries are usually not in the top 10. Number one has been Finland for at least the last few years.
True.
Now, there's a researcher called Mariano Rojas, an academic actually, who endorsed my book. I wanted him to check that it was relevant to Latin America. And he wrote a chapter called The Latin Exception. And in that chapter, it was a chapter from the World Happiness Report, actually, from years ago. And I find that this conclusion is really interesting. He said, on paper, Latin American countries do not have the criteria that we would highly rank for happiness, such as faith in institutions, stable governments, safety, crime, and all these things. So why do people seem happier in Latin America than in countries where we do have safety and we have low corruption? And the answer was strong social foundations.
Wow.
A huge priority on friends, on family, on community, and on communal gatherings. And what happens in a communal gathering in Latin America? People dance.
Yes, that's so true. Wow, this is so eye-opening. And how research is kind of influenced, or statistics, by the eyes that are looking at it or trying, kind of generating the results in the end.